guess what? We enjoyed the movie. I liked the movie. Captain America Brave New World, aka Captain America 4. I thought it was dope. Real good movie. Very, very grounded. I must say. Very, very grounded. But also, Sam was doing some awesome stuff. I'm not a big fan of Sam Wilson when he's on the ground fighting. He does his best work when he's in the air. He like if they're ever going to do another one, or in the next Avengers movie, and Sam Wilson is going to be in there, he's Captain America. His fighting scenes need to be in the air. Just show him doing some cool stuff in the air, man. Because him fighting in the air to me is the equivalent to Steph Curry just raining threes from the perimeter on people. But when he's fighting on the ground, it reminds me of Steph Curry when he's doing a dunk. Nobody want to see Steph Curry dunk. Like nobody wants to see that. I think it's many games where I've seen Golden State, they at home, Steph Curry does a dunk. The crowd doesn't even get up for that. You know what I'm saying? They just, oh, okay. Why didn't he just back up and shoot a three-pointer? They rather him do that. That's the more efficient shot for him, a three-pointer instead of a dunk. Okay? So that's how Sam Wilson when he's fighting on the ground. So, but anyways, love the vibranium wings on there. The only things that's missing, man, if Chadwick Boseman was alive or had they recast T'Challa, we could have seen him interacting with T'Challa, and T'Challa said, this is how the wings work, and you do this and you do that, then all that. I know my Wakandan accent sucks, but I tried. But I thought that would have been cool. But anyways, excuse me, I'm looking at my notes here. I feel bad for Isaiah Bradley, man. Like, they didn't have to have this dude getting locked up again. I did not like that. I was almost brought to tears when to see him getting locked up again. Did not like that. Do not like that at all. But thank God, he gets up out of that free. In case you didn't know, this is I'm gonna say a little bit of spoilers in here. All right, the movie been out for almost a month. All right, but let's see. When Sam was fighting Red Hulk, he should have been saying Betty multiple times. Like that was my first thing. I'd have been saying Betty, 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 Betty. But I guess Sam wanted to test to see if he can really fight Red Hulk, and I thought he handled himself well. Like people forget, he didn't take the super soldier serum. He has many opportunities to take it, but he has not taken it. All right. And in this movie, he goes back and forth, and there's moments where he was like, damn, I should have took the serum, or maybe I should have. You know what I'm saying? And I love Sam's moral compass. He is amazing. I love his character. Is it perfect? No. From my understanding, the Sam Wilson that's in the comics, he has that straight hand-to-hand combat. He'll put them hands on you. The MCU's version of Sam Wilson, his hand-to-hand fighting combat is not really all that. It's okay. But with the right director that's able to shoot the right action scenes, I think he'll be okay. But, he's not perfect, and that's what we love about him. This dude here, he is, he's giving it his all. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. And a lot of people feel like he doesn't deserve to be Captain America. In the MCU, the fact that Steve Rogers felt like he was worthy to be Cap, that's enough for me. All right. It's fiction. And if we all rock with Steve Rogers, well, we got to rock with that decision, especially knowing that Steve Rogers went back to go take them stones back. We don't know what all he saw. But he came back and he was like, man, Sam is worthy. And that also, with Sam being there for him a lot of times, and like Sam would say, I can do everything he does, but slower. You know what I'm saying? But now that Thunderbolt Ross is locked up, who's the president now? I don't remember them saying who his running mate was. So that's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? I always have questions. I go back and forth whether or not if Sam is a better Captain America than Steve Rogers, because Steve Rogers took the serum, but at the same time, I'm not going to compare them. They're too different. They're two different Captain Americas, but I do feel like both are worthy to be Captain America, and both of them, they do an amazing job. And when he is in the Avengers movies, because in this movie here, they talked about him recruiting the Avengers and stuff, bringing the Avengers back together. He doesn't have to be the fastest one or be the strongest one to be the leader. You don't have to be that, because when you think about those first Avengers movies, to be honest with you, Nick Fury was the leader. He didn't have any superpowers. And I see Sam Wilson as being like I'm going to bring a football analogy, all right, as him being a game managing quarterback. You know, like Tom Brady in his first couple Super Bowls before he was the GOAT Tom Brady. He was a game manager. And those Patriot teams relied on a strong running game, methodical passing game, that's short passes and stuff, and phenomenal defensive play and special teams. And he just has to manage. And I think Sam is somebody that everybody respects and that they'll be willing to follow. You know what I'm saying? And also, hey, Bucky was in here, but I felt like he should have had more screen time. But anyways, I love the chemistry between Sam and Falcon, the new Falcon, Joaquin. I thought was phenomenal. I hope to see his character in the Avengers movies as well. We saw that Bucky is running for congressman, and some people are like, well, how can he be a congressman? He was the Winter Soldier and stuff. Like, really? You living in today's age, you really questioning somebody's qualifications to become a politician? Like, we questioning that now? Now we questioning that in a fictional world? Y'all don't even question that in real life, but that's a whole nother topic. But I like the movie, scale to 1 to 10. I give the movie a 7.5. I felt like the directors and the writers, they totally understood the assignment. This felt like a real good continuation of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. I enjoyed that series. I thought it was dope. But 7.5, that's what I'll give it. All right, so that's good in my book. Anyway, share your thoughts and let me know if you saw Captain America, Brave New World. Did you hate it? Did you love it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And you know what? I find it amazing that Sam Wilson, he went from being over the free world to being in charge of a Brave New World. I thought that was dope.